But yeah, for me, my favorite builds, I'm not gonna lie, it's as surf as anybody out there who's ever played D&D for the first time would be. I'm most likely to be a monk. After monk, it's druid. After druid, it's probably artificer or wizard. The problem is, I'm currently too broke to actually have the artificer class um, engaged. I can't use it, but I want to use it. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully,
Yeah.
my hope is that when we keep like streaming all of these sessions and whatnot, we can build like a small community, and the community will help us fund some of our campaigns into like books that we can't afford ourselves. And yeah, that's genuinely my goal. I'm not even like ashamed of that fact. I literally want this, like the Twitch streaming situation, to like fund our sessions so that we're having fun because they're having fun. Like, yeah, you know what I mean?
I get you,
Yeah.
but when you buy a book, for example, is it not for an individual only,
Nah,
individual account? Does it
my
apply to everybody?
my understanding is that it's not for like. I mean, it is for an individual account, but I also know that, or I believe that, let's say I'm the DM and then I buy the book, and then you join my campaign. I don't see why you wouldn't have access to the the classes in my campaign versus the other way around. Because it'd be stupid. Like, I'm the DM, I make a campaign that specifically wants to use shadow sorcerers in a shadow sorcery school, and like none of my characters can be that. I feel like that's stupid. So yeah,
Yeah, let's hope that's how it works.
I am making an assumption, but I'm hoping. Ren, you back?
Yeah, I hope so too. And another class I wanted to make, right? There's another class that I like.
Yeah.
Uh, Conjuring weapons out of with magic, like great swords, quick daggers, quick swords. Yeah.
Isn't that like the cleric class or the paladin class?
Is
There's like
No, what do you mean by conjuring weapons?
yeah.
yeah, just like okay, what are they called? These people, wizards, sorcerers. Do they use staffs in D&D, or you can just
Yeah,
cast
there's
magic out
staffs.
of
Okay, no,
with your
no,
hand?
no, no, no. What's it called? When you're talking about conjuring weapons, it depends on like what kind of mechanic you're trying to use. Because technically speaking, if there's this kind of weapon. It's called like a shadow blade. Wizards and sorcerers, I think, have access to that spell.
But I think also rogues.
I don't know if that is available within like the limitations that we have.
Yeah, we were actually having
Yeah.
a conversation not too long ago. We were like, yo, um what's this thing? We can't afford it right now, but at some point we might. But yeah, man, I'm thinking yeah. There are ways in which you can conjure weapons. It really depends, like
Okay,
you said,
sorry,
on
I had to
classes.
step away for a moment.
That's cool.
What's it called? Like I was saying, there's shadow blade.
Uh-huh.
You have access to that spell. You kind of conjure a blade from this thing from yourself. And then warlocks have this special ability called Pact of the Blade. It's like a warlock invocation, a special skill that warlocks have. You can summon a blade. Like if you have a blade, you can attune yourself to it, make it sort of your weapon, and you can summon it from wherever. You can just summon it. It's your spell casting focus. It's just your melee weapon. That's what I probably think you mean when you say summoning a weapon.
But
Yeah,
then my question
even though
would,
it's not exactly summoning a weapon, it's like making like a ghostly projectile of that weapon appear and do actual
okay,
physical.
let me
Okay,
ask
then
you, in
Physical
your
thing.
I
way
don't
of
know.
conjuring, are you doing it like Hunter x Hunter, where if you think of something and you have the ability to do so, like the proficiency to
I
do
mean, yeah,
so, I can conjure up any weapon that I want? Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, so for conjuring any kind of weapon, I'm not that familiar. I don't know, Ren, do you know any other class that can like conjure any weapon they want?
It has to be like a specific. If you use Shadow Blade, you can try to just like talk to the DM and flavor your Shadow Blade as like a great sword.
Yeah, no. I was
But like I
actually
said, there are only two things that I can think of. It's just Shadow Blade, which basically summons like an incorporeal form of a sword or a great sword, and you can just use that. Or the Warlock Pact of the Blade, you basically form a bond with a weapon, and you can summon it whenever you want.
see. Here's what
that
I
way.
can do. Here's what I can do. Right, we can create a campaign where it is possible, as long as you have some kind of variation to like the shadow class or whatever. We can really just like figure it out. It can even actually be like a specific character trait. You can come to me as the DM and say, look, I'm trying to make a cool character that can make any kind of weapon they want, and then I'll limit the mechanics of your character by saying, okay, you can make whatever weapon you want as long as the hit DC is consistent and the damage DC is consistent and levels up consistently. Then it doesn't matter if you create a rubber ducky and it hits 20 damage and that same rubber ducky creates a thingy. It will really depend on the mechanics that we choose. But homebrewing like abilities and weapons is like D&D 101. Like it's stage 2. Like it's the next thing. Like I don't see us not saying having that happen. So yeah, like if you want that in the next campaign, we can do that. Hell, this could be a cool session 0, but let's say, I don't know, school starts again beginning of, is it end of January? Yeah, end of January. Is your schedule going to be back to shit, like, or is it like the Wi-Fi situation that's always been limiting you?
I think it will depend on whether I finally find a freaking job
Type shit.
or not.
Type shit. Are you graduating next year or like the next year?
I've already graduated, my guy.
My nigga, you didn't tell what? See, everybody graduating and shit, bro. That's wild, bro. That's wild.
Not everybody.
Okay, yeah, not everybody. Right, yeah, of course, not everybody. But damn, okay, cool. Then okay, yeah, that's fine then. That means that yeah, we can definitely slot you into this new campaign that we're like dealing in. I'm not gonna give you too much information because I'm still very much cooking, but the co-DM's gonna be Ren. And I also have to create some surprises for Ren as well, and I think I do have a few. But I needed to validate on a few people. Ren, did you find new people for the Genesis myth? Because I think I found people.
Nope.
Okay, cool. I think I found people for the Genesis myth.
What's it called? I assumed Les would try to hop on at some point, but he
Right.
has been that quiet.
My dude. And like every time I reach out to him, he's like, yeah. But and then like when it's time to actually start the session, he'd be like, oh shit, my dude. You know, and I'm like, dude, what? You know, and he seems like such like a person who would really enjoy D&D. I don't know why he's been like procrastinating. But
He been going through shit, B.
I get you.
Like,
But-
like people go through shit, but he been going through shit.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I mean, love and support to the dude. I do have people who might be joining us, but that depends on how well I create the surprises for you as the co-DM. Okay, I might as well tell you, I am considering, if it's not going to be a good fit for Genesis Smith, it's fine, I'll make a new campaign. But I am considering dabbling aspects of Red Rising into the Genesis myth. But
Alright.
what I'm gonna incorporate is what I'm hoping to surprise you with. So it's like I have to both involve you and not involve you at the same time. Do you get me? It's kind
No
of
steez. No cap. I just want to have someone to talk about Red Rising with, because like I've read it last year, and
it's tough.
I never got into the YA phase. Like I've read some YA here and there, but I never had like a series that was like, okay, I can talk to niggas about it.
And I mean, like my brother is on that same tip. He's been begging me on his knees and or like with tears in his eyes to like have me read it. But I kept telling them, no, I still have to finish our 100 Years of Solitude, which I just finished, by the way. Amazing book. You have to read 100 Years of Solitude. I believe that you would both fucking hate it and fucking love it. You particularly, Ren. I don't know if it's gonna be your speed throttle too much, but yeah, I see why you guys love it so much. There's so much good stuff about it. the Red Rising, that is.
No spoilers, no anything, but like, if you do anything about me and you've read what's it called, chapter 28, you
Okay.
know exactly why I love this series.
Okay. Chapter 28. I'll keep. To be honest, fucking chapter 1, I realized why you liked it so much. Like, it's got this journal vibe to it. He's an intelligent person with ambition and slightly, I wouldn't say sociopathic. Sociopath is not the correct word. Slightly psychopathic. Like, he's the ends. He's like the ends justify the means kind of individual, low key, which is apparently a trait for leaders, which is why Darrow is actually quite a good leader. I can see it in the way he thinks and the way he approaches situations, and I can see why you would admire him so much. He's the perfect candidate for the leader of a cratocracy. And I haven't even got to the cool parts yet. So, yeah, I fucks with the book heavy, and I want to incorporate some stuff into it. The challenge would just be what aspects would I think. So in the session 0, when I do involve my brother and whatnot and his nerd friends and whatnot, would be first understanding why you like the book, why he likes the book, and then I can try and see what best from my notes and my research I can involve that will get everybody on their toes.
The fucking House of Rage, my boy. The fucking House of Rage.
Taisha is Mars, right? House of Rage is Mars?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, nah.
You'll get it when you get it.
I bet. I bet. I don't know. Terrence, the Earthero, do you read a lot of books, bro? It's cool if you don't, bro. It's chill.
Books, eh? I've read A Wizard's Choice and A Rogue's Choice.
A Wizard's Choice?
With that?
No. What's that about, like?
Well, I've read the interactive version of the book. It's a D&D, basically D&D, but it's still a book. Lots of chapters and all that good stuff. But you make choices, and choices actually matters. You have your HP, your mana, your gold.
Well, damn.
I love it.
I haven't actually.
I like how I like how your character that you played in A Wizard's Choice is like this sort of, I don't know, not really a villain per se. Inside the following book, which is A Rogue's Choice. There's really cool stuff. A Rogue's Choice is so long. The third version is called A Demon's Choice.
You're kind of talking like one of those situations where it's like, hey, this guy's the fucking hero, and in the second book, hey, we're on the opposing side. We have our own heroes, and that guy's a fucking demon to us.
That guy's a fucking Crip, bro. I don't fuck with Crip, bro. We blood in this bitch. Oh, yeah. Wild. Okay, alright. I fucks with that concept. I'm gonna give it a gander. I don't read books as often, I won't lie. I used to be a really big book reader, but my brother's got me on that tip, and I'm trying to get back on that. Cause
you could try the interactive.
In like the past 3 years, all I've read is like A Wheel of Time and Red Rising. I'm trying to read the first law, but I'm struggling. Like I'll read a fucking fan fiction because I want to see how other people interpreted a world I enjoyed. But like reading a book is reading a book, B.
I actually love reading books. That's the problem, is just I don't actually have like a phone, and so I read on the laptop and whatnot, and which is like a huge thing for me. But when I do have a phone, like Kotaku is gonna get on my phone, and then I end up reading manga anyways. Sometimes I read a book, sometimes I don't read a book. It's just not as consistent as I would hope for. That's my problem.